The Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research deems the revenue target outlined in the 2024 budget insufficient, attributing it to a long-standing trend of the government falling short of its revenue goals. There's more in this report.
During a post-budget review, Professor Peter Corti, director of ISSER, emphasized that expanding the tax base and incorporating the informal sector are crucial for the government to achieve its revenue objectives.
Look at the informal sector, the artisans. Some of them earn more than those informal employment, but they don't pay taxes. A lot of informal activity. In fact, our informal sector is over 60 to 70% of our economy, and they don't pay taxes. So we are just taxing the very few. If we don't find a way of roping them in, then we'll continue to have these challenges.
Professor Corti expressed approval for the proposed tax reliefs in the budget, but cautioned that vigilant monitoring is essential to prevent potential misuse.
The tax reliefs proposed is a good signal. I mean, we have made noise about sanitary pads, we have made noise about agri inputs, medical consumables, etc. That is good. But this should be monitored, as I mentioned, to prevent abuse and to justify the rationale for the release.
Research fellow Professor Charles Aka urged the government to resume stalled infrastructure projects contingent upon the IMF board's approval of the second tranche during the first week of December 2023.
Government did not cut expenditure on goods and services. They actually overspent goods and services, because that's where the corruption is, and that's where they need the money. And IMF didn't say anything. But then they cut expenditure on CAPEX. And as we are going forward, you're going to see that CAPEX is still going to be cut.